I'm going to call my Avenger up. And what I'm going to do is today, I want to do test runs for, like, living out of the Ironclad. To make sure I got that down, like getting back to it, any of the nuances of that, and also just to see if the Ironclad F's anything up. So I'm going to bring the Avenger, and we're going to park the Avenger inside of it. Because that way I have something with a cargo grid, too, because I don't have a Golem Ox yet. There's still a delay with the Wave XLR Pro. No way. I thought that was advertised as 0 latency. That would drive me nuts, man. I couldn't do that. They advertised it as having 0 latency. That's BS, man. I thought that was one of the main selling points of this new generation. Okay, I totally did drink something before I signed off earlier today. Do it again. The Ironclad did indeed F things up. It probably will. If there's anybody here that didn't see my full evaluation of the Ironclad in 4.8.1 hotfix, whatever you want to call this, 4.8.1 part 2, it is on my YouTube channel, so you can check that out. It's about 20 minutes. You had Varric pop into a call yesterday to test things, and you had to turn off monitoring. Just, are you sure you're monitoring the right channel? I want to double check that, because they definitely advertised the Wave XLR Pro and the newer Wave XLR, actually, the Mark II or whatever, as having true real-time monitoring. So that was one of the biggest complaints about their prior gen. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. You might want to double check that, because I'd be very surprised if they didn't have a true real-time at this point, because that was like part of the marketing. That was one of the biggest complaints people had. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a deal breaker for me. I would not go that route then. The beacon is just like your Go XLR is. And I'll be honest, you could probably pick up a used beacon set for a little less, or you could just get new, because you can probably resell your Elgato stuff. But yeah, they did also, the most recent version of their software added, I think it's the ability to do keybinds for controls, so you can set macros on your Stream Decks. It's not a direct integration, but I'm not using it, but you can integrate with your Stream Deck if you need to for various things. You know what? Let's go out the rear ramp. Yeah, I would double check that, man. That doesn't sound right. Man, I don't doubt your ability, but that's very misleading if that's the case. On Elgato's part. Alright, so we got that parked out of the way. Let's get the Chad out. That's a healthy noise. He's saying their stuff can do something. True, though. That's disappointing, because I was vaguely entertaining the idea of selling my beacon stuff to get the Elgato Wave XLR Pro. If nothing else, just to consolidate ecosystems, which isn't even a huge issue at this point for me. But that definitely is a deal breaker, because I already have a Stream Deck Plus I can use for for knobs that we're not even using right now. But yeah, I probably won't if that's the case. I'm a knob. Thanks, Wolf. You're not wrong. So yeah, the Ironclad. we were kind of able to use it. Varric helped. Speaking of Varric, he helped me test it the other night for that video that I posted on YouTube. Still ran into issues. I think the most, at least one of the most critical issues was addressed. I think we can say was confidently addressed, and that was the command module disconnecting on its own frequently in various scenarios prior to the patch. So that was fixed. Addressed, not address. Oh my god. But yes. Dude, I've noticed the weld lines on ships are becoming more and more visible. I noticed that on, was it my Hermes? They're definitely more visible on the Drake products, though. No, it was my cutter. It was my Drake cutter I noticed it on. Makes sense, it's Drake. You'll dig in when you get home later. But yeah, I mean, for whatever it's worth, Connected, yeah, see, here goes the pressure already. So taking your helmet off fixes that. I'm tempted to reclaim this entirely. To reset everything. So the pressure is not fixed. I think that was triggered because we did undock the command module. I think that is the trigger. So we're gonna store this. I'm gonna take the paint off so I don't have to do an actual insurance claim. That is wild, man. And you gotta pay attention or else this ship will kill you. Yeah, but what's the definition? It's like, in the past, Elgato has claimed that. But there's a threshold of what they say real time. Even milliseconds can make it aggravatingly echoey. I don't know. I Connected, I wouldn't be surprised if it can do it, and maybe it's just a setting somewhere. Alright, so we're already off to a bad start. But that was the Ironclad that I tested the other night, and if you saw the video, at the very end when I got up out of my seat, the pressure through the whole ship was all kinds of messed up. So we're going to unequip the paint. We're going to scrap this one, because I have no other customizations on it. So we can reset. Start with a clean slate.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Okay. Save that.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
So, is it gonna give me my ship? Let's see if a fresh Ironclad does this. I'm hoping the pressure thing is only triggered by undocking the command module. Which is annoying and unacceptable, but I can work with that. Because my main goal with this thing, honestly, is to have this be a home away from home. So it's going to be parked in the middle of nowhere most of the time. Oh, that's such a good noise. Hold on. She's chilling. She's chilling. Anyway. Oh my god, that noise is awful. Alright, so far so good. And by the way, the emergency lights, people are saying, go away once you cross a DGS. Supposedly. So we'll see. Want a pet puppy? I was smooshing that doggo's face. Alright, just go up to the command module, make sure everything's working. Alright, I'm not dying yet. Head's gonna explode, not yet. Oh my god, that quantum drive noise is so bad. And apparently it's the sound of a quantum drive spooling from the exterior, which you generally would only hear in space, but you have to be outside of the ship to hear it that way. Let's open that. Oh, the other thing I was gonna do... Oh, you know what I should have tested before I scrapped the original? I should have parked the Avenger in here to see if being inside the Avenger's interior saved me from the pressure. If it was while it was parked in here. Yeah, dude, that sound bug's been in this basically the entire time I played Star Citizen. It's so bad. Can I buy a Pisces here in Area 18? Or no. I don't want to buy Pisces. No, never mind. Ignore me. I'm close to being able to buy a medical terrapin. Which is the one I really want. I don't want to settle. As cheap as the Pisces is. Oh my god, that is extra bad today. So this is going to serve two roles for me, for the time being. We're going to use it to go out and do missions, mostly bounty type stuff. And we can use it to run some cargo back and forth as needed. Because I can't use my home elevators to bring anything up, so I'm going to have to buy stuff elsewhere, like crates and whatnot. Said this before, but life support seems jacked. If you open any ship to vacuum, the utilization for life support spikes. Yeah. Big surprise, right? Alright, so if I... Oh, that's inverted. God damn it. Hold on. Everything is always inverted, chat. Inversion settings. Flight movement. Is it velocity? Acceleration limiter. Velocity limiter, absolute. Yes, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Set that real low. Whoa. Okay. Set that even lower. Let's put the landing gear up. Let's turn the headlights on, even though that's not going to make much of a difference. Oh! Off to a great start. Didn't even touch it. I did not even touch that, man. Didn't even touch it. And my shields were on. There was no reason for that. That will always jar Zebra loose. There seems to be an issue with my ship, yes. Now I gotta put the Ironclad away. I don't know what happened. This game doesn't want me to have fun. Yeah, the damage module's back. That's a plus, right? Like, if anything, I barely touched the gantry.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
I wonder if that's desync, though, because I'm not showing... I still have the gun. Oh, the gun's mounted. Oh, man. Safer. Look, man. My content is all around showing Star Citizen for what it is at the current moment. And I will show the good and the bad. And lately, I mean, anymore, it's more bad than good. Copium doesn't work on me. I try to do my best to hold CIG accountable. Like, alright, so... I should probably get rid of the fucking debris in there. Although it might despawn. We'll see. No! Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted. Sorry. False alarm. Yeah. Dude, they are not ready for... They're nowhere near ready for Squadron 42 to even show its face. Like, what? Oh. Okay. I should have moved it in a little more. Oh, wait. I'm not going to be able to... God damn it. Okay. I forgot the pad doesn't come back up. I wish you could just bring the pad up.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright. How do I want to do this? Just bring the Hornet up and send them both down? Let's just do that. Whatever. That's fine. No, I know it'll run 100% better. I'm not worried about Squadron 42. I'm worried about the company and Star Citizen once Squadron is even remotely announced. I'm happy that Squadron didn't announce at Summer Game Fest. They're not ready. They're not ready as a company and as an organization at all. This is pathetic. Gonna have to dig in later tonight. All good, man. Oh, you're digging through Elgato Discord. Seems there is a setting or two. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Connected. Have fun, though. Yeah, I just... And the lack of communication with this hotfix, and honestly, since DefenseCon has been... interesting. Someone replied to one of my YouTube posts. It was it was the poll I posted about whether people are concerned about spoilers affecting, or whether people wanted more testing on PTU and Evocati of brand new ships before they're available for pledge, or if they're worried about spoilers and they don't want spoilers. But someone responded and said, CIG should just do full send and just treat the PU as a PTU. Because in CIG's defense, I'm probably not going to be able to do this, by the way. Yeah. In CIG's defense, more often than not, they can't get the volume on PTU, let alone Evocati, to do stress testy type things. But my argument to that is not everything requires stress testing. The issues with the Ironclad pretty clearly are not related to server degradation or server volume. Like, they knew these issues existed when they launched that pledge, and they pushed it live anyway. There's no way. There's no way it panned out that way otherwise. And those are the types of decisions that need to stop. Morale is low with your existing loyal player base of honestly whales that are one of the main only reasons the project is still alive and thriving. But that goodwill is dwindling. It is dwindling. Yeah, again, I'm not worried about Squadron itself. I'm worried about the influx to Star Citizen and Star Citizen being nowhere near ready to deal with the residual. Nowhere near ready. Unless they are about to unveil, like, hey guys, we're launching a whole new infrastructure or some shit, like, and it just is magically better. Which I suppose there's always a slight chance of that, and I can't do this either. So I need to send this down. It probably doesn't even know this belongs to me now. So I probably got to reclaim this stupid thing. So if you're just joining us, I tried parking this inside of my Ironclad and didn't even clip anything, and it just sheared off the entire left side of my Avenger for no reason. Shields were up. I have a feeling the Ironclad's going to stay mothballed. Yeah, it doesn't even know my Avenger exists now. Now, if I put the Hornet on here, maybe I can send the Hornet down and it'll store the Avenger. It'll probably do it again. Honestly, I started this stream kind of knowing the direction it was going to go, but I'm doing it anyway. People need to see it, man. CIG's never going to give me anything to give away. I poo-poo the game way too much.
Engines offline.
No, my goal today is to take it out with the Avenger, so I have something that could do cargo too. But I mean, I'm not doing anything that I'm like super invested in. It's more like, can I? That's the main goal of today. All right, let's store this. Let's see if that might store the Avenger. True. True, connected. You'll be back for 4.8.2. It's rough, man. Are we gonna get a 0.2 before 0.9 or 4.9? Okay, so that's stored. I was sitting there waiting for something to come up. I didn't retrieve. Okay, so now it knows my Titan exists. So that's a little workaround for y'all. If you have multiple ships that you're trying to shuffle around, and even though you have said ship in the hangar and it doesn't recognize it, pull something else up and then send them both down together, and it should recognize it. Okay, now I'm curious, before I do anything, we're just going to do some science now. We're going to see if that was desync with the Avenger. Just pull it up as is. Okay, so it's definitely not desync. It's definitely damaged. I'm going to see if I can repair it now. If not, we'll reclaim it. That was wild, man. Also wondering. Server FPS is almost 30. That was a 318 thing to happen. That reminds me of 318 trying to get out of the hangar with my Cuddy and not knowing for sure if the hangar doors at Arc L1 were truly open or not. 630 credits later. Hey, we have a wing. And a bunch of missing sheet metal. Whatever. It is Monopoly money. Dude, all the people getting bent out of shape about the new trade shit, like, and having hot takes about it. Like, look, I like that there's fail-safes now where, like, not fail-safes, but, like, there's checks and balances where both parties need to agree to the money transaction in this game, which MMOs have had for how freaking long? I remember doing that in Galaxies in early 2000s. But anyway, and, like, the monetary limitations and stuff, like, even though there's some fun gameplay loops that you can stretch out for a while, it's all still Monopoly money. The economy, there is no economy. The economy doesn't freaking exist.
Engines offline.
Is the hard limit annoying when you're trying to transfer large amounts of money? Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, this game, it's not a game yet. It's not a game. And that brings me back to that response I got on YouTube of someone saying they should just, like, get rid of the PTU and treat the PU like a PTU. At this point, I'm not opposed to that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has visited.
But this game is so far away from it having an economy. We can't even get basic shit to work. If anyone is using aux headphone cables and have the feedback and the connections are stupidly good. Actually, I think I have one of those. Yep, I have that exact one. Works great, can confirm. I use that in my setup for my headphone monitoring. Well, where my speakers plug into my my beacon mixer stuff. I had it for the longest time. I bought that back when I got my Go XLR. Now, I think where you put it in the line matters, but other than that, it does work. All right, chat, let's try this again. We're going on 45 minutes. And so far, the Ironclad has tried to crush me with pressure, so I had to reclaim it. And it ate half of my Avenger. Oh, that's yeah. There's no persistence with engine status. That's just add it to the list, Wolf. How's the Ironclad? You may have melted your Perseus for it's still bad, Nix. It's bad. There's ways you can actually get it out into the verse and traverse. I just rhymed for... I did not intend to rhyme, but it's not good. It has issues. That debris is a hint of those issues. There's the tip of my Avenger's wing. It just literally ate half of my Avenger Titan for no reason. We don't need that. Should I keep that as a spare part, chat? Hangar doors open. Yeah, J-Nix, if you're looking for a ship you can actually freaking use, the Perseus is a better choice. Ironclad's a mess. I'm not as heartbroken because I was using, or I upgraded my Starlancer tack to this. I wasn't using the Starlancer tack either. Eric, you'd be nice. Oh, okay. It would help if I didn't run into things, chat. Alright, my shields are on and at 100%. I'm gonna put my landing gear up again. You upgraded your Prowler to the Ironclad, Witch King, over on YouTube? Yeah. Prowler works, right? Yeah, dude, this is... Let's see if it happens again, chat. Okay. Well, we're parked. It counts for something, right? Connected in Varric. Should I power down ships completely that are parked in here? Even though it doesn't, save it? Yes, like fully powered down? Like engines and everything. You got it, baby. You think Connect is telling me yes? Alright, so. There's that. Almost an hour into stream and I finally have the ship in here that I wanted. I'm still fully expecting it to explode for no reason. Alright. So yeah, my biggest piece of advice right now for this ship is you can get out and do things. Don't trust it at all. Just don't trust it. Always pay attention to the bottom left of your screen to make sure it's not killing you with pressure, because that sneaks up on you, because half the time the sound cues for it are very quiet. Yeah. Think of this car like Christine, or this ship like the car Christine from Stephen King. Like the pilot's just gonna move forward and crush me against the dashboard. Okay. I love strobing lights. It's my favorite. All right, so first step. Well, not first step, but the next step. I'm going to go park this in the middle of nowhere. And then we're going to take the Avenger out and go shopping for some basic stuff. And see if we can get back. I'm just going to do trial runs of having a home away from home. We'll see how far we get before something goes wrong. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so I was incorrect in my other video. That second stage view does not default back here. Alright, that's... Let's go. Let's do this. And I am not disconnecting this module to fix the views. I'm just not. I have no markers for anything. Do I have power to the radar? Yes, I do. I have a lot of power to radar. Ay, ay, ay. In Witch King, you said you never used the Prowler. Get used to not using the Ironclad either. I only laugh because I'm disappointed too. Alright, let's do this. I want to park. Just thinking about this. Yeah, see, the warning lights just turned off now that I jumped. I want to park this. Where is Arc? Oh, result 2. Could set a route like a normal human being. And I think I gotta learn to do that more because this thing is painfully slow. You hope CIG is taking note that when even the YouTuber you give unbiased that gives unbiased opinions on the game are starting to teeter towards depression, they have a problem that needs fixing. Yeah. Like I said, man, I think morale is low for people that were cheerleaders. And I would never call myself a cheerleader for this game. I'll give praise when it's deserved and criticism when it's deserved. We're just gonna like park between here and L1. Okay, next question, Connected and Varric. Do you power off your Idrises when you leave them? No. You leave them fully running? Do you leave the engines on? Just the engines. Okay. I'm learning. If you can't tell, you guys are now my mentors. This is baby's first Idris. Oh, okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Teach me. Anyone know how to fix the whole thing of being stuck dead on the floor thing? Oh. What, the ship? Or literally your body? Gotta respawn, son. But no, if it's your ship, do a full power cycle. There's a bug which desyncs mothership's markers right now when you fly away. Okay, I think that's what Connected's about to tell me too. I knew there was something about that. Welcome in, 9ball. I don't think you typed 9ball enough. Your body. Can you not backspace? Maybe Alt F4 or something? I don't know. Do a single QT jump right now and go a very short distance. This will redo the ship position to your client and the server. So when you stop where you want to be, jump again just a little more, is what you're saying. So the first time you stop, it doesn't do the waypoint right. Got it. You know, I know Varric explained that to me before, but I also didn't fully listen. I wasn't absorbing it. I just registered that, okay, this is an issue. I should probably revisit it. Yeah, yeah, Varric did figure that one out. All right. So now we should be good. So 9 balls. Supposedly this fixes it. So then I should be able to set waypoints to get back here. See something here. Now, connected. Is it the QT that triggers that issue? Or is it being in the pilot seat? Do you know? It's the QT. So if I sit back in the seat to check power, it's not going to screw up my position. Oh my god, all the clarification you got to ask as a Star Citizen player. Hashtag workaround citizens. Chat, go get yourself some workaround citizen merch. It's linked in the about section on Twitch, video description on YouTube. Shameless merch plugs. Anyway, here we go. If you're in the mission location and staying in that area, no need. Okay. I will say for this... Oh, wow. Temperature's going all over the place. Oxygen's going all over the place. It is negative 39 degrees. Alright, so it's just the command module area and the elevator. It seems okay in here. So if I take that off... Well, I have no face, but, you know, that's been happening, and I'm okay with this glitch. I love this glitch. This glitch can stay. I love it. It's my favorite. It's creepy. I have no hands, feet, or face. It's the best. All right, let's see here. The ship location marker gets messed up when you QT away and or change DGS meshes. By DGS meshes, you mean servers. You go from one server to another within the shard, correct? That's what that means. The problem is you've gone 20 kilometers away to your mission and it still desyncs. The servers, for whatever reason, in CIG's wisdom of coding, only register the last QT start point and not its ending location. Interesting. Okay, so the idea is that... Okay, it really has to do with server boundaries and stuff. Okay, okay. And it not transferring the knowledge of start point and end point once you cross one of those. All right, now we gotta open this. Oh, okay. So I think what I'm gonna do... What stuff do I need? Go to L1. Mostly this is more of a test of me being able to get back successfully and stuff like that. But giving myself some little objectives. CJ.
Hello.
How's it going, man? Thanks for the sub. 28 months. Okay. Now. Next test. Actually, before I do that, it's actually a really cool shot. Of course, we'll get the good side of the adventure. Ooh, I like having the Ironclad nameplate on the left there. It's actually pretty cool. I think what they need to do, at least temporarily, is give up on the freaking command module shenanigans and just make this pilotable in the operations room there. I don't think we need to get cute with command module shit. No, they did not, CJ. Is my life support not on in this thing? What's going on here? It is. That's not on.
Shields offline.
Bridge piloting is coming. Is that going to be a temporary measure, or is that going to be a real thing? Or like a permanent thing? I am just fully expecting my wings to get sheared off. Why can't I take off? Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. I'm just going to leave that open. It's in the middle of nowhere. If someone wants that piece of crap, they can take it.
Where's the kaboom?
Where's the
There was
kaboom?
supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
There was. Hopefully permanent. This was discussed at last week. Oh, okay. Sorry, Nineball. I missed that.
Quantum travel initiated.
I hope so, man. The command module, it's way too much trouble. It's way more trouble than it's worth. Clearly, they got a lot of work to do with that whole functionality. Like... Alright, we're gonna go shopping. We'll buy some stuff. Look, once there's far more star systems and an actual player economy to bring our conversation full circle, and you're doing handoffs of large amounts of cargo and stuff and interchanging, like, okay, go here. It's like real tractor trailers, right? Like they drop off. If I turn my limiter up, drop off trailers and stuff like that. Same concept. Then it'll make more sense. It doesn't make sense right now. Or anytime soon.
Shields online. Landing gear deployed.
Alright, hold on, man. Let's get landed here. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Whoopsie. What's right here? I think it's also poetic that I'm trying to use my very first ship with my big new ship. Dude, look at the framework that's exposed from the huge scar this thing has now.
Landing complete. Engines off.
All right, let's see here. That's what you were thinking, but more so for the cat, not the Ironclad. I mean, they're both the same. It's just the Ironclad's bigger. Hence all the nicknames. So you're thinking about swapping the XLR Pro to have the gaming PC be the host and the stream PC be the secondary to receive audio. The way you have them. That might work. What am I doing? I still have to repair. All right, so that thing is super scarred up. What do I want to buy? I fully expect to lose whatever I put on the Ironclad, but we're gonna do it anyway. here. Oh, this doesn't have... Shit. I thought this would have a cargo. I was thinking of a Baijini, damn it. Should have gone to Baijini. I was gonna get some boxes. Just to have... Oh my god, it's so loud. Varric, my mind while I was hopping there, I wanted to say ubbling. Oh, cool, I can buy these here. Sweet. We'll buy that. We'll buy that. I guess if I want RMC, well, I guess I'm not gonna be able to haul enough there anyway, so that doesn't matter. Alright, so we got a couple boxes at least. Just to have. Is everybody leaving? Oh, you know what? Can I buy... Yeah, I think I can buy those here. Looks... Yeah. Snacks. That bends... Oh, he's not gonna work? Somebody can't buy. Yeah. Alright, now we'll go to the Galleria.
Someone from accounts, please contact management. Accounts, contact management.
Why would the accounts guy be down in the refinery? That's my question. Chat, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Dad joke. Oh my god, come on. Why did I choose the mix create over just the create? Well, there's the mix and the mix create is how it goes. The mix, you can't paginate. It doesn't have the extra like stick out part that gives you the forward and back. That allows you to have more than just 4 things on the knobs. Similar to like swiping on the Stream Deck Plus. JNix, give me a number between 6 and 109. There's other features too that the Create gives. I just don't remember what it was. 7. All right. So for those that don't know, channel point redemption. We got dad jokes. For better or for worse. Oh my god! Come on, come on. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I've had a neck brace fitted years ago, and I've never looked back since. Awful. All right, what armor? Do we have Morozov here? There's Morozov. You know what? Let's buy... a bunch of that. Because I don't know if I should bother with FPS or not, chat. I think I'm going to stick to doing stuff out of the Avengers. So you know what? I don't think... Well, I guess I'll stock up now. Off chance this thing persists right. At least I'll have this stuff out there. P8. 4. Okay, so I can't buy... Wait, do we not? I swear I just saw... Oh, maybe not here. Okay. Because I do have gear at home, but I do want to at least have ammo, snacks, that type of thing. For when we go back out. Compensators. Oh, they do sell compensators. You can get size 2 compensators here. People were saying you couldn't buy these. Oh my god. I'll buy 3 of those.
Smart buy.
What other sites do we have? Oh, I know what I was gonna get. I can't buy those here. I probably gotta go back down to refinery. Behold. Oh my god, she's Chaotic Maggie. No longer Strawberry? Seriously, that it's weird seeing your old name there again. I'm not gonna lie though, I always liked Chaotic Maggie. I thought it was good. I thought it was good. Okay, so there's salvage canisters. All right, I gotta go back down to refinery because I think that's where I can get. Wait, hold on. I want to double check something too. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. I can go back to saying Maggie. Let's go back here. I forget if you can buy multi-tool type stuff down here. I think so. If there's gonna be any place to buy it, it's gonna be here. I want to get salvage attachments and stuff.
I need someone from maintenance to get the ventilation control. Ping me when you get there.
Oof. SRT. Okay, so all I can buy is the damn... Seriously? Alright, we'll at least buy a couple of those. Alright. Just buy a couple of those. True hold tractor attachment. Wow, seriously? Dude, the filtering is so bad. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted. Yeah, you type SRT, it doesn't come up. True hold tractor attachment. Here we go. Yeah, they do have all of them. Okay. Have to go to Nick's for the good stuff. Well, for whatever it's worth, I was able to get 2 nicks and back in the Ironclad. I'm not gonna be doing that today, I don't think. But it did work, which is progress, I guess. So far, one of my biggest recommendations is also to not Don't detach the command module. That's what triggers all of the, most of the murderous intent. It brings out the, demonic possession in the, Ironclad. Okay, now. I got 2 boxes. Open. Where's that going? That doesn't help me. Doesn't help me at all. There we go. All right, there it is. Let's put... Oh, that's right. I have a fabricator, too. I'm going to keep that here, though. But drinks... Actually, I'm probably going to keep ammo in the small box. Yeah, consumables are going to go in the small box. Equipment will go in the big box. Open. Those, and those all go. That's not the right one. Yeah, this interface is clunky as hell. It opened the wrong one. Store, okay. There we go. Always double check the labels of the containers. Okay, so 2 SCU has all the equipment. 1 SCU has the consumables. Should be good. Let's see if that persists. What complicates this all more is I flat out can't use any... Both the elevators in my home location are busted. There's a workaround to bring the elevators up so you can send stuff down, but you cannot bring stuff up. The only solution I have at home, if I really got to get something big out of my local inventory, is I have to join a party member, go to a party member's hangar, and potentially break theirs. Seems to be more widespread than home hangars. Yeah. Well, I've said it before, too. I wish, ironically, that I would lose my instanced home hangar this patch, because I would at least then always have fresh elevators. I would rather have functioning freight elevators than persistence in my home hangar. Alright, let's double check these. There's the consumables. There's the equipment. Oh, I didn't check for sites. Whatever. Why are you guys rattling? Making rattling noises like you're not connected. Alright, whatever. Let's take this back. Cool.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
So power distribution right. Yeah, good enough. Alright, so theoretically, I guess I gotta zoom out to get my... Oh. Where's the Ironclad? Didn't work. Hold on. What's the secret to finding my ship? Oh, wait. Nope. I don't have a marker for it. Remember where you parked it. Oh, silly me. Hold on, I'm just gonna start going in a direction here for a sec. Yeah, I went to the marker tab and my ship was not there. Oh, wait. No. F2. Zoom out a little bit. Try not to zoom out too fast. Bottom right. All right, zoom back in. Oh, I see it. I see it. Is that it? Sorry. I'm dealing with a delay and other shit. Is I really that close to ArcCorp, though?
Shields offline.
Why is it taking me to ArcCorp? Yes, I did, Varric. I'm a little concerned that it's showing me the waypoint to ArcCorp, though. Okay, I see. Yep. We're good. We're good. It's still in that zone. Okay.
Quantum travel initiated.
Trust the system.
Retracted.
How did my nose gun get damaged? It's red. Listen, guys, I'm learning. Nope.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Interestingly, I cannot target it.
Shields online.
There we go. There she is, chat. There it is. Look at that big, beautiful brick.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I don't think you're going to be too disappointed on that front. Dude, I can't wait till they do a ghoulish green for this, though. You were expecting it to break? Of course it would, because it's mine. It's for me. You know, this is me trying to do stuff. All right, shields are on. Let's turn limiter down quite a bit. Oh my god, that sound. Shields are still on. I can't see anything from the reflection.
Landing gear deployed. Systems offline.
That's it. I'm living in the middle of nowhere now, chat. This is it. My home away from home. Hashtag van life. I wish. Wish these were actual grids back here. It's the most out of the way areas I can put these. Wondering if I should put them up. That should be fine. There we go. Cool. I made it back. The waypoints worked. We have interior lights. So, my plan is going to be, I'll be, for my main fighter slash, transportation, it's either going to be my Avenger, my F-7A Hornet, or a L-21 or L-22 Wolf. We'll do snub fighter nights too. That'll be totally separate from this. But I'm also gonna ultimately have a medical terrapin parked, like ideally back here for my day-to-day when it's not a snub fighter night. Probably park it here because I'm not gonna use the repair bays too much when it's just me. So I can use this real estate. So I've already tested, the terrapin does fit in here snugged up. And that way it gives me a tier 2 bed at least, so I can park this not directly on a mission location, but close, but still kind of keep it in the middle of nowhere. And it gives me a medical bed, which is cool. But yeah, that's gonna be the plan. And then the Avenger or Hornet or Wolf can fit here. And even if I'm working with somebody else, we could probably squeeze two ships in here, especially 2 wolves. Alpha wolves. Alpha, L-21, whatever. Yes, wolf. I said wolf a lot. Yeah, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. Pretty happy about this. All right, so, chat. I'm going to take a quick break. Ads are about to run anyway, so I'm going to run 3 minutes ads on Twitch so they don't bother us for an hour. And then I am... Turn that down so that's not, like, howling in your ears the entire time. I will get out there. I'm going to do some bounties and stuff like that. And honestly, as long as I can, I'm going to live out of this as long as it cooperates. I'm not actually going to be using the Ironclad for more than, like, a place to live. So that's the plan. So anyway, I'm going to go make myself a quick... Well, I'm probably going to grab a granola bar anyway. Anyway, okay, I'm going to run ads. I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So, quick question. Is there anything I need to be aware of with bed logging? Are there any known issues right now? Is there a specific way I have to do this living out of the ship? Or should I theoretically be able to just bed log in the Ironclad? No known issues, so just bed log like normal. I'm tempted to test it to make sure it works. Okay, so if I bed logging in like the Avenger while it's in the Ironclad's a big no-no, right? Not that I would, I'm assuming that would cause issues. You wouldn't, yeah. Because then it's if anything, the Avenger will probably be here, but then the Ironclad wouldn't. Dude, that's wild. Look at the steel cables. Twisting and stuff to move it forward. I love how, like, semi-archaic this ship is. By Star Citizen standards. Alright. So, I'm gonna go test bed logging. Because I'm just kind of curious. Would that be command module level, I think? I still don't know my way fully around this damn ship. Operations owner. Here we go. Yeah. There's my abode. Things go well enough, I'll start stashing weapons and stuff in here. Oh, I can display my turtles, chat. And my bobberts. My roly-poly bugs. They'll be my buddies. Ah, great view of utter blackness. Oh yeah, there's a blast shield to this too. It's kind of cool. Alright, so lie down. Yeah, we're gonna test this. You can barely hear it, but there's little calming nature sounds for the captain when he lays in his bed in the ship. Can't hear it over the howling of the damn quantum noise. All right, let's log out. Let's see if this works properly. Just give me a second, chat. Holy shit. That's a queue. Stuck in a queue now. Now it's going to put me on a crappy server. That was a mistake. All right, just got to give it a sec. Maybe it wasn't a bad thing that I left. And by the way, Connected, I know you're like trying to figure out if that Elgato is going to pan out for you and stuff. If you ever want to hop on a screen share off stream, I'm more than willing to show you like the ecosystem and stuff like that for Beacon. Show you how I use it anyway. Bless you, Crofty. Sorry, chat. We're just waiting on a queue to join a server. So, if things remain as usable as it is right now for me, this is probably what I'll be doing in SC. Living out of this. I don't know how much stuff I'm gonna keep on the ship on a regular basis, but basically it'll be where I start and end my sessions. You know, if we decide to work out of like Nyx or something, I'll take home with me. Just because I think it's fun. 42. 37. It's going down. You got confirmation that QV stations and breaker stations and NICs are still busted. Otherwise, you'd be living out of your Idris and NICs. I don't know, man. That's why it's so hard for me to get excited for any new, like, big events or anything in the game. Like, because especially the trench run, I really am very excited for that, but I'm so hesitant to do it because I know when I go to do it, it's going to bork out. And that is literally recreating or homage to my favorite space battle in any franchise, with the Battle of Endor. And I don't want to sour that. If I don't really care about the new event they announce, yeah. We'll play Fallen Order and then start Survivor on Tuesday. Nice. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of I've always wanted to play through those games. I might play through those at some point on stream. It's been a lot of fun watching you play. So have you dealt with any issues with DMCA stuff with the soundtrack? It doesn't seem like you have. I'm always so scared to stream Star Wars stuff because of that. I mean, I know you have the music volume down a little bit, which is probably the smart way to do it. No alerts. It hasn't been muted at all. Sorry, chat. I had something stuck in my throat. We're in a server. Oh, now you can hear the set. You can hear the nature sounds. I love it. Side note, the dull rumble, the ambient rumble of the engines of this ship is awesome. Oh my god. Yeah, the dull rumble of these engines does remind me of, like, the Enterprise D. Like a Galaxy class ship. Wait a minute, is this... Oh, this is just the storage, okay. So, I'm going to take these. Went and looked specifically, but your VODs get randomly muted in spots due to Twitch's dumb AI. Yeah. Now, I also stream on YouTube, and I'm actually more concerned about YouTube being finicky with that. Of course, now all the warning lights are on because it's a new server. Hangar's still open. Okay. So consumables. Here's what we're gonna do. 2 of these in here. Let's put... Uh-oh. Oh, it's doing that stupid... Oh my god, I hate this. Looking straight at the box you actually want... Hello? There we go. That's dumb. I'm okay with area looting if it worked properly. Don't think it's a big deal. Multiple huge creators have played it on YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it. I'm also not monetized over there yet, so it's not the end of the world, but... Want to know how you know Ubisoft has a bot crawler doing DMCA? Oh no, what happened? God, I don't know what's going on. I have a voice all of a sudden. I'm gonna take this out into 0G. I'm gonna try to do Oh, it's already fixed. Never mind, I was gonna do some cosmetic repairs. Alright, well, let's just go out and do some missions.
Aegis combat system activated. Systems green.
Alright, so... let's redo our weapon groupings. And actually try to be productive today. Get some stuff done.
Shields offline. Shields on. Shields offline.
God, why do I have 3 points still? Because my radar's not on.
Shields online.
Radar is on. Okay.
Shields offline.
Actually, you know what?
Shields online.
I do want to check something here. Your upload for Assassin's Creed playthroughs to Let's Play and one of your videos got claimed, even though you fought Ubisoft. They never responded, so... Wow. Huh. Huh. Yeah, I'm actually really close to first level of partner, by the way. Why was this 0%? Yeah, I'm at like 470 some subs finally. Which, thank you all on YouTube, by the way. Means a lot. Yeah, I'll probably be at the first stage of partner on YouTube by, I'd say maybe by the end of this week. Did I text you this morning, hey man, want to go to Brecci and then go with me to pick up this engine stand? It's heavy and I could use your help. So you go with him, you get there, it's engine stand, you can pick up by yourself. He said, I just didn't want to go alone. Oh my god. Alright, so let's get out and do some bounties or something.
Landing gear rejected.
Here she is, chat. Alright, so
Shields
let's get back to ArcCorp for this.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Okay. Sweet. Now, direction here. Let's pick up something to do. Make some money. Spend a bunch of money. Let's make some money. So LRT for now. We'll start with that. Get warmed up. Engine stand in your garage has an engine on it that you need to get rid of.
Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
You still have one of my favorite Twitch handles, by the way. I said good day, sir.
You can walk away from a job without getting your fingers broken. Sometimes the bar eats you, huh? Take some time to get your feet back under you. Get back out there. Nice job taking them out. I'll push your payment through.
Kent, are you okay, buddy? I'm confused. Is it you giving me a contract or You get nothing. I said good day, sir. That's exactly what Kent's saying to me right now. Let's see if jumping helps.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, we just don't have a contract now.
Would you like to come to my party? We have the classic lays. Who farted? It was me. Good day.
Good day. What was that from? What was that from, Connected? Why did that sound so familiar? All right. Let's try this one.
Kent here. I'll be tracking your progress on the bounty. Watch yourself out there. Guild don't like it when hunters drop a bounty. But hey,
Contracts aren't working.
not like the owners.
All right, so
That was a hell of an effort. Hope you get back out there once you're on your feet. Just got confirmation that bounty's been cleared. I'll get you paid.
this is so fucked up.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, that actually sounded really familiar, Connected. Alright, well, this server's clearly effed, so we'll try server hopping. There's the... Okay, there's my little icon. Hey, look at that. Okay. Alright, Connected. No worries. And thanks for the biddies, by the way.
Quantum travel initiated.
God, I don't know what's going on with my throat now.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, I guess I'll land again and we'll actually region hop.
Shields online.
Contracts are clearly not working. So watch, everything else is actually going to work for me, but then contracts won't, so there's no point to doing anything. I should actually rotate the Ironclad when I get a chance. Do mercs work? I don't know. I'm gonna region hop and see if bounties work. If they don't work, if bounties don't work on the next server, I will. Did I put? Oh, landing gear's not down. And if that doesn't work, I'll try merc.
Mapping complete. Systems offline.
I'm a meat popsicle. But at least my Ironclad's working as a place to live. Multi-pass. Lie down. All right. So. Don't get up. I just had the... There we go. The inner thought system is not great. Hold on, chat. We're gonna server hop again. Because whatever one it put me on is not great. Chad, is there something going on with Star Citizen I'm not aware of today? I know they had to roll out a server-side hotfix yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Sorry for the crinkling. I have to eat a granola bar. Cool. I'm still a meat popsicle. No oxygen. You went a little... You went overboard with grocery shopping. Did you go while you were hungry? You haven't gone further than your hangar since 4.0? Smart person. Low calorie diet you're doing, you're always hungry. True. God damn it. Yeah, I think the last server was in the middle of dying and didn't register that I actually landed.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Shields offline. Shields online.
Yeah, I don't think it registered. Oh, wait, are my boxes still there? They are. Okay, cool. I feel like there's some database delays going on. God. Now I gotta redo all this shit.
Shields offline.
All right.
Shields online.
Yep, I knew you were gonna be screwed up. Had to fix my weapon groupings again. All right. So, let's try this. You've lost 20 pounds since you decided it was time to stop eating for 3. Congratulations. That's an achievement, man. That's substantial. It's low calories. You're trying a few new things tomorrow. Nice.
Shields offline.
Oh, good.
Shields offline.
Oh, is it because I still have the route? It is. Where's the moons? Close enough to have the OMs. Yeah, let's do this.
Auto travel initiated.
Yeah, portion control's a big one. Merc missions were working for you last night. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more bounty.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete.
See if it fails out again. Or whatever it was doing. I don't even know if it was a fail. It's a fail, but...
It's Ken. Saw that you're picking up another bounty.
Shields
Good luck.
offline. Auto travel initiated.
Getting frozen pizza instead of ordering out. What do you eat? 2/3. All right, no worries, man.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, that is weird. Why is the temperature still so messed up? I don't know. Whatever. Don't even care anymore.
Quantum travel initiated.
Life sports on. Dude, anything engineering in this game is so messed up.
Quantum travel.
Just another idea of a feature that's not fully set up. Brace yourselves, chat.
Shields online.
Contact. Here's our buddy. Let's get him. Drago. But this is actually our target. You know what? That's a nomad or a mantis. That's a nomad. Kill the nomad second because he might have cargo. I would love to have weapon sounds.
Shields under fire.
Kablooey.
Great. Let me cross them off the list and get you paid.
He's not gonna do anything now. We're also right above a security post that's gonna blast me.
Shields offline.
Remember when they changed the life support to take a bit longer to recover when you open the door, etc.? Surprised this is the case. They broke it so that no life support system in the game is powerful enough to actually provide life support. Yeah. Again, I'm sure this wasn't intended, but they probably added something to the game for this patch that is not. Yeah, see, I am freezing to death.
Shields online.
My internal body temp is not good.
Systems offline. Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green.
Yeah, the life support's literally not working. Yeah, my guy's slowly freezing to death, so this ship is not going to be viable. That's fun.
Shields offline.
Tempted to go get my Hornet for now. Probably should. Yeah, life support's slowly catching up. Wow. That's wild. Let me, my guy warm up at a, mining area.
Quantum travel initiated.
Not a good idea.
Quantum travel.
Yeah. Yeah. True. What if I open it in a, place with atmosphere? Or if I could just go to, like, Baijini, get a hangar.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, you can see that the temperature's slowly going, it's slowly correcting, but it's, like, very overtaxed. God's sakes. Oh, there we go.
Quantum travel initiated.
Ay, ay, ay. Chat, thanks for hanging out. Here's my Ironclad.
Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, well, if you're probably right, if it had an engineering terminal, it'd probably show as overloaded.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Was that a cookie? No, it's a granola bar. I'm sorry, Monaco, I didn't bring one for you. How you doing, man? Have you been playing at all? Enduring
Shields online.
this update?
Landing gear deployed.
Let's see if I can normalize the damn interior temperature of this shit. So the problem with the Ironclad now is I need to make sure I'm always wearing a suit, I guess. My guy's just gonna keep, freezing to death. Because I have to keep the hangar open. Alright, hold on, man. Just for the sake of science here. If I just open all doors. Oh yeah, look, there we go. It's correcting almost immediately. Not really, been playing Path of Exiles 2's newest update. Usually when there's release, you have a week or two of no lifing. Yeah, so I just opened all doors, and it immediately corrected. Let's close them. We're fine. Alright, while I'm here, I guess I'll drink something. Then we'll go back out. Alright, so if you got to refill it, go someplace with Atmo, open all doors real quick. I am a meat popsicle. I have a face. Chat, we're moving in the right direction. Now we just need the hands back. Step in the right direction. Servers are shitting themselves. Kind of want to farm some materials and blueprints. I definitely would not do the material grind. Don't do anything involving, like, items, cargo, large amounts of cargo that you give a shit about. It's just not worth it. I'm hearing absolute nightmares of, like, losing full mining ships and stuff like that. Honestly, I'm just doing, like, testing of whether the Ironclad works. Now I'm testing, like, living out of it, getting back to it repeatedly, that type of stuff. But I fully expect it to go wrong at any moment.
Play smart, come home safe here.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, this patch cycle's been garbage. It's just been garbage.
Travel complete.
Some stuff was... See, here's the thing with the Ironclad fixes. Some of the stuff doesn't feel like full fixes. Like, the pressure thing, you can tell, like, in my YouTube video, we saw it, where the pressure was trying to do its act up again in after, like, disconnecting and reconnecting the command module. You could see the pressure building and then immediately zeroing out again. Back and forth, back and forth. So you could tell there's, like, some type of band-aid that they implemented that's literally not fixing it, but almost literally fighting the issue. And it turned out by the end of that night, we saw it loses. So, yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of the Ironclad's issue will be resolved if they, or at least avoided, if they make it so you can pilot the ship from the operations.
Shields online.
Eliminate needing to do anything with the damn command module.
Contact.
Oh, tell me I'm not gonna have... Okay. I was gonna say, you're gonna give me pips? It's a fellow Avenger. Are we not gonna get our actual target? Oh, is he, like, hugging the ground? What the heck? Oh, it's a Prowler. That's why I couldn't target it. These turrets are gonna fuck me up. Are they shooting him? Oh my god, they are. They're shooting him.
Contact.
Come on. Prowlers are freaking tanky. Probably even worse now. I do like the more variation in gradients in the damage colors on the readouts now, so you can get more of a sense of more varied damage. He shot at me once, but I don't. The servers are not in great shape. I'd rather he fought back. Prowlers are so freaking cool looking, man. When they land, they look like the Cloverfield monster. Good God, man. Please die. Base building arise. We need to do an outpost called City 17 with a large tower in the middle. Oh God. We got a long ways to go before base building, man. But they'll shoehorn it in. Long before it's ready. Long before it's ready to be tested. Fella's got a dream sometimes. Oh, he's going down. He's going down. Alright, was there any goodies? I don't know.
Nice one. Send in your pay.
I don't think he dropped anything. Into a burning ring of fire. That was pretty cool. It looked like he lost at least partial power. And then the turrets finished him off. Yeah, I don't think he had any cargo. Let's get out of here. Lost a lot of ammo. Oh, zeros. Wait, did I miss zero? We have to find a way to sell base building on the pledge store. And it'll be true. That's when it'll be added. How you doing, Zero? I heard you had to borrow Varric's big stwong muscles to pick up a totally heavy was it engine hoist? Or engine stand? Alright, let's see here. Let's top off ammo if we can easily. Gonna give me a mining facility, please. Of course not. Mining, terrible. Large and heavy and needed 2 people. You got a team lift, man. Monocle, God. Oh my God. So yeah, if you're just joining us, start of the session, the Ironclad ate half of my Avenger for no good reason. Then we scrapped that Ironclad, just teach it a lesson. Started over, finally got out there. So now I'm trying to live out of it loosely. I'm not like doing a full run or anything, but trying to make sure I can get back to it repeatedly. I've bedlogged from it a few times. It worked. So for that, it seems like it's okay. Sort of. We'll see. I'm sure it'll go bad. Grizzly, thanks for the follow. Just top off ballistics here. See, I'm trying to use the Avenger with it for now, because that gives me a little bit of cargo capacity, and I can go out and do this kind of stuff to shuttle things back and forth if I have to. But I'm trying not to get too invested in it, because I know the game will take it away from me at any waking moment. All right, so let's do this, this, and this. Go back here. I've fallen back in love with my Avenger, man. It's a good ship. And now that I can live out of a bigger ship like that, having that ability to shuttle stuff, loot, whatever, with a little bit of a cargo grid, and it's got a decent amount of teeth for what it is, it's kind of a all-in-one package, man. See, I got it parked in the middle of nowhere in Harcourt.
Take down some shitheads, huh? Got your pay on tap and ready to go.
They're definitely having some database latency, to say the least. I noticed when I bedlogged the one time, it I had the Avenger parked in the cargo bay of the Ironclad, you know, shut off and everything. And when I got onto the next server after bedlogging, went down to the cargo bay, and the Avenger was hovering off the pad, like it was almost all the way down, and the landing gear was not on, and the ship was still on. So there's definitely some database read writes that are being delayed. And that makes sense given all the inventory issues people say they're having. So keep that in mind, chat, while you're out there. Double, triple check shit, and just know that whatever you do in the game right now, it very well might not register. It could be taken away from you. It's gonna happen.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh my god, just jump. We're so close. Can't wait to solo your Odin. Dude, I'm happy it makes other people happy, I guess, but it just doesn't look like it belongs in Star Citizen. It doesn't fit, like, in more ways than one. It doesn't make any sense. It looks like it belongs in anime. Grandpa knows you're on a high-protein diet, so he puts 1.5 pounds of Italian sausage on in spaghetti sauce. Good man. He sounds like an awesome guy. He bought protein noodles. Sorry, chat. This might get a little rough. We'll see.
Shields under fire.
It's so hard to differentiate what's the ground and what's not. We're out of here.
Shields offline.
Yeah, the MRTs seem like they're always awake. Like, even that,
We'll mark one shit
Prowler
out of
was
luck.
trying to shoot at me.
Business with you.
It's totally ironic seeing as the spaghetti you were going to make tomorrow was also going to be high protein, including the noodles. We used, Croft and I, for a while, we were doing, brown rice pasta, which actually, of the, gluten-free pastas, actually tasted very close to normal pasta. Higher in protein, didn't melt weird, didn't look like fluorescent yellow like other gluten-free pastas. Alright, so that went pretty well. Keep doing these. I think HRTs are going to be too much for this Avenger. There's a little bit of a... There's definitely some sound glitches with the afterburner.
Saw that you're picking up another bounty. Good luck with this one.
So tonight, Crofty and I are making, we got, filet mignon, like 2 filet mignons. So we're gonna, skillet those up, and, we're making our own fries. So we're cutting up, she got a sweet potato. I got, a russet. Put those in the air fryer. Wait, what the hell? Oh. Put those in the air fryer, and we're gonna do some green beans. Can't freaking wait.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Dude, that grid pattern is so trippy.
Shields online.
Where's my target? I do not think... He was over here somewhere. I saw him. There he is. Is that him? I don't think that's my guy. Oh, we want Lokesh. There he is. There's a lot of bogeys here, man.
Contact.
Yeah, we're gonna focus on main target and get out of here. Are they fighting? Oh, there we go. Now they're shooting at me. Where's he at? Kablooey. What do you hear, Starbuck?
We'll mark one less shithead on the run. Pleasure doing business with you.
Quantum travel initiated.
Cool.
Quantum travel complete.
Grab your gun and bring in the cat.
Shields online.
Cool. They never explained that saying. It's pretty cool, though. Battlestar. All right, let's see here. Everything's in the crock pot. 1 hour on high. Melt the cheese, and then 1 hour on warm to simmer a bit. Nice. Very cool. You gonna try to make some queso to snack on throughout the day? Okay. I was gonna hit share. I was like, wait a minute.
Can't hear.
Talk about muscle memory.
Progress on the failure. Watch yourself out there.
excited for steak. We're gonna get ribeye, but I felt like that was gonna smoke up too much because we're gonna be using the stovetop with the skillet. Everything okay? Oh god, what is happening? Oh, okay. Yola is chasing Crofty right now. Is she okay? No. Yeah. We have a bored doggo right now. Just heard commotion. I wasn't sure what was going on. Oh good, this is a wreck site. Uh-oh. Oh, now she's squeaking her squeaky toy. Where's this? Oh, I don't need this on. Got a arrow? No big deal. Oh my god. She's got a little squeaky lammy. That was an MRT? Are you kidding? What else we got? A Buccaneer appears.
Just got confirmation that bounty's been cleared. I'll get you paid.
It was an easy 33K. Cool. Sweet. Just I got 3,000 rounds so I can stay out. Are you done? What do you got? Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Bring it here. Where's Lammy? Go get it. No? Stage fright. Red alert. Alright. She is definitely bored. Alright, let's see here. Guess we can try some mercenary. Chat, has Call to Arms actually been working for people? Because I don't know if it has. People say it is. I know the escort missions are borked. I'm not gonna bother with this. I'm just gonna keep doing bounties. They're working. Reclusive bounty. HRT. Oh, LRT. Alright, let's just do that.
Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
It has, okay. You just don't get a payout every time you down a bad guy. Okay.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Does it work just like with bounties, with Merc, or is it specific contracts? I remember way back it used to work very consistently.
Initiated.
So there's no rhyme or reason, really.
Quantum travel complete.
It's based on if the bad guys have a crime stat. So, like, not all Ninetales have crime stats.
Travel initiated.
When you do a bunker mission, you get 500 for every enemy down there, even the main target. Okay.
Quantum trap complete.
All right, we'll see if we make some extra cash then. I don't know if it's gonna apply to this or not. Oh my god, dog. She's so cute.
Contact. Shields online.
There's a cutter. This is only an LRT. Where is... There he is. There he is. It's a Drake butt plug, chat. Y'all, this was your doing, Crofty. She's so hyper. Kill.
Done and dusted. Nice one. Send in your pay.
It's a cutter. Let's take him down. Maybe he has some loose cargo in there. Probably not. I haven't had much luck with that. Playing with my food. Well, if you had cargo, it's gone. We're leaving. All right.
Shields offline.
Chad, have bunkers been cooperating the last couple days for people? Bunkers or ASDs? Yola, what's your deal, baby? They were for you, besides the shit loot, mostly. Why is this guy 212k? What the hell is this? Wow. Interesting. We pulled back the good loot. They want people to craft. It's kind of sad, though. Alright, let's see here. That. Brawn. Do another MRT. supposed to be higher tier bunker bounty missions, but they seem to be decently easy, minus the turrets working.
You got all the details, and you know what to do. Play it smart and come home safe.
They want people to PvP. As you heard, they moved a lot of good loot to the contested areas, which makes sense. When it's... Look, when truly good loot is available in PvE, it's easy to farm that shit. I know you don't like PvP, Wolf, but and I'm not a huge PvPer either, to be honest, but I think higher tier loot being in higher risk areas. Now, if they had truly higher risk PvE in the game, I'd feel differently, but the fact of the matter is there really isn't much. There's more involved stuff, but there's no true high risk PvE stuff in this game yet. Oh, and the loot's not spawning in most of the CZs anyway. Well, there you go. I don't know. I just keep going back to I almost don't care anymore about the whole argument because so much is broken anyway. Speaking of ASDs, so much is already still broken, and yeah. Anyway. And acquiring stuff is just... I have a hard time caring about acquiring things in the game at this point. That's just me. Guns, you gonna recharge? He's gonna lazily fly over their turrets, and then I'm gonna get blasted. He'll be fine. All that progress. Where are you going, bro? Yep, there they are. They're gonna ignore him, and they're gonna fire at me. So freaking stupid. Explain that one to me, chat. Make it make sense. What else is up? What else is here? You're actually gonna fire at me, huh? Let's get rid of him. Meanwhile, that freelancer's just gonna hug the ground by those turrets. Maybe the AI is smarter than I give it credit for. Thank you. my god, is he actually following me up here?
Shields under fire.
Got it. I'm surprised at how much trouble an Avenger is having with a freaking freelancer. Come on. Something exploded. Getting somewhere. They gotta adjust armor, man. This is wild. 2 size 3 and a size 4 took that long.
Shields offline.
Nice job taking them out.
Tech Smuggler's mission can be challenging when servers are working well. Let's see here. A mining area. Please. There we go.
Quantum travel.
Alright. Contract you to do a job over another company's asset and they wouldn't contact that company and say, hey, we got a guy coming in to do a job here. Would you mind not shooting at him? And while you're at it, shoot at the bad guy. Maybe.
Quantum travel.
Maybe. Oh my god. So, anyway, let's yeah. Yeah. Psycho Puffin.
Shields online.
That is a name. I'm not gonna be able to freaking refuel here or rearm, am I?
Landing gear deployed.
There's actually a lot of people here. Look, a whole ween. This is gonna work. Oh my god, it's gonna let me it's not gonna let me restock. Nope, this is all borked. I cut that a little close, huh? Alright, let's find one more. I wanna top off ammo and stuff before I go back to the Ironclad. Well, it's definitely not going to be an option with the way it's being there. Security post, security, Shady Glen, Samson. My little Samson. Alright, we'll try one more of these. Hey, thanks for the sub over on YouTube. Welcome in.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, we'll top off levels here before we pack up. So yeah, chat. Tomorrow, Monday evenings are usually one of my normal times. I will tentatively stream again tomorrow night. Just keep an eye on the Discord, in case anything changes. Also, just dependent on server conditions and shit like that. But honestly, I have no clue what CIG's plans are going to be for fixes and the like. Then again, I don't think CIG knows either. Yeah, they gotta tone down the G-forces. I have couple mode on. Hopefully that saves me. That is wild. I'm not gonna be able to refuel here either. Player detritus. An abandoned command module. This Week in Star System. Now that's the newsletter, correct? Which I did resubscribe to. Yeah, apparently this thing thinks I don't need ammo. Okay. No, that's not. What's the, if I wasn't in VM mode. Alright, we're just gonna go to Bajini. Those are on Fridays, okay. Either way, I did resubscribe to that. There's no auto cleanup on pads because Chris Roberts prefers systemic solutions where things aren't fixed just by scripts and coding. They're addressed by player economy and shit like that, but like that's not immersive. Not to mention, half the time you're given a crime stat if you do anything to ships on pads, so that complicates it. But I think it would be reasonable to have a cleanup script that is time-based, right? X amount of time of being unattended or whatever.
Quantum travel complete.
But systemic solutions are great on paper, but you gotta make a video game.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Abandoned player ships everywhere too is not a good look for new players coming into the game that have no context. All they see is a bunch of abandoned spaceships all over the place that are blocking the places they gotta go. And again, it makes it look like a freaking ghost town. It makes it look even more like a ghost town than if there weren't any ships there at all, period. You know? So, yeah. Clean up scripts, man.
Quantum travel complete. Hydrogen fuel at 75%.
Alright, I'm gonna have to set a freaking route. It's bad for Dagger. It's bad for everything. It's not immersive. It's dumb. It causes issues on more than one level. Yeah, this beautiful game that is very immersive, or can be very immersive. I don't know what they choose to sully that in the weirdest ways. And to a degree, some of it is they're waiting for certain aspects to come online or whatever, but like there's still things they could do in the interim.
Initiated.
Systemic solutions in that context are great, except in armistice zones. If you try to push, yeah. And I'll just go back to the economic aspect of it, though. Like, because there's so many things to harvest out there in abandoned ships that you could harvest, dude. It's how can you balance an economy based on that stuff? If material is so widely available in that regard, or ammunition or components, it does not make sense on so many levels. Now, if it's wreckage because it engaged in combat, I don't know how they would regulate that versus something that's just abandoned or a player logging out so their friend can harvest it. I don't see how they can balance that from a multitude of levels without it being cheesed in some way. There should be cleanup scripts based on timers. So you still do have some abandoned things, but I also think it's a little different when you have abandoned ships in the middle of nowhere, right? Not in a landing zone. I think that's more immersive. It's like, oh, it's a derelict ship, and you're at the right place at the right time if you find it. You know, I think that's kind of cool, theoretically. Oh, why am I doing this? Let's get a pad. I'm a dummy. I was just gonna go get a landing pad. Talk about muscle memory. Holy shnikes. Years of muscle memory. Chip, welcome in. As someone who salvages, you would love to be able to tow an abandoned ship off to scrap. Yeah, I mean, the act of doing that is cool. We've done that. We've had sessions where we had, you know, a friend with an SRV haul stuff to us, abandoned player ships they were finding all over the place. We were parked in the middle of nowhere so no one would bother us. He'd bring them to us. It was great. It was great. Like, as gameplay goes, it's fun. From an economic standpoint of the game, I don't know how they're going to balance that. If that material is, and those ships are so widely available, because they're just, like, when people are done playing, they just leave them laying there, like they're toys in their toy box, or not in their toy box. That's my point with it. But, yeah. We enjoy those. It's not like you can pry open the ship doors. Yeah. You're all for AZs when they make sense, but the implementation sucks. Yeah. You think they all should have cleanup timers, even if it was like 48 to 72 hours to help keep it from, to keep stuff performant, and maybe shorter timers and AZ or landing pads. Yeah. I mean, that would be certainly better than what we got. Certainly better than what we got. But I just, look, if they can find a way to somehow balance it, I'm all for a systemic solution. Drew, buddy. Drew, I have good news though. I have some nice big shelves in the captain's quarters of my Ironclad that I fully intend to use for my turtles. But first I want to make sure my Ironclad persists and survives before I introduce those turtles to that risk. So then I'll be able to answer you and say they're in my captain's quarters. They are not spare fuses. All right, so let's do this. Drew, how you doing, man? I know this isn't the Ironclad. I'm going back to my Ironclad.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
At work? Bummer.
Quantum travel initiated.
Hold on, let me scroll up. Main problem with abandoned ships at landing zones is that until there's a financial deterrent to it, people will do it. Yeah. Sorry, Wolf, I had to scroll up. Okay, where the hell's my... Where's the Chad? Lost it. Oh, right there. The Iron Chad. I was worried about turtle fuses. It's cruelty.
Shields online.
Okay. So, the plan is until the game stops cooperating with it, I'm gonna always log out here. I mean, wherever my Ironclad is, anyway. Let's turn this all the way down. So, Connected, when you live out of the Idris, do you always have to go and shut the ship back down? Because it, like, always powers back on. Oh my god, that sound is so bad. That ambient quantum noise has gotten so awful. It sounds like the Ironclad. I had the engines off, but they're of course back on.
Systems offline.
It fits. You gotta be a little careful with it, but honestly, the Hornet's the same way. I'm actually gonna go up to... Let's go up to the pilot's seat and shut all doors. Also, shut the engines off again. And I can't wait till, like, they have power stuff persists properly. Dude, this sound is so bad. It's nails on a chalkboard. It's way louder this patch than it was previous ones.
Welcome aboard your brave interplanetary craft. Your systems are online.
Yeah. It's hard to get good angles of this ship. It's not pretty. Trying to get different lighting on it. Trying to get a good thumbnail, something different. I have so many other screenshots I keep using. It's so big, like you zoom out and it's just like you lose all the detail. Mothership sometimes, okay. It is a Bucky box. I never thought about that. It is a Bucky box. Huh. I never noticed that. The fuses make ambient, like, electric noises. Maybe that's just this ship. Yeah, that's a bug. If I were to cross a server boundary, the red lights will go away. They need to fix lighting so bad, chat. It's so bad. Alright, so the temperature's slowly getting back to where it's supposed to be. Alright, so we're gonna bed log so we know this is working. Lighting, sound, server performance, patch performance, sync it. Just fix the bulldoze the ship into the ocean, or the game into the ocean. Start over. All right, chat. So, started the session with the Ironclad, ended the session with the Ironclad. It's kind of working in that regard, I guess. Still has its issues. but we'll see if I can keep using it this way. The trial runs continue. The trial runs continue. So the verdict of whether I can live with this ship, now I can kind of. But yeah. So I am gonna try to stream again tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Monday night, around. I usually start around 7:30, 8 p.m. Eastern. Twitch, hang in there. We're gonna find someone to raid out to. And YouTube, I'm gonna end the stream now. Before we do anything though, there's the links in the Twitch chat. Links are in the video description. We do have a community Discords. SC's a big part of it. Come join it. Love to have you. It's also a good way to stay notified. And there's some other links as well. I have a shared channel with my wife, Crofty, who you saw just walk by, where we do play Star Citizen on that channel on occasion. We do like a dual perspective stream where we'll swap between our perspectives. We have both our webcams. It's a lot of fun. We just started a new playthrough of a Biotic Factor too, which is awesome because I'm an old school Half-Life fan. But anyway, yeah, and go get yourself some Workaround Citizen merch while you're at it. Helps me out and gets you some snazzy apparel. But anyway, yeah, enough of the plugs. We're going to find someone to raid out to on Twitch, so hang in there, Twitch and YouTube. I will catch you all on the next stream.